Perfect, thank you. So the first question I have is a question a lot of football fans probably had, as it was a bit of a surprise to see you signing for Amiens. Can you tell us in details how you choose to come play here?
I think it's something that I've always wanted to do, play in a different country, and I asked my agent just to see what there is out there, and then when I got a call off John to come here, I got on the next train over here and met him, and I mean, I fell in love with it. I think the city is great, the stadium, the facilities is brilliant as well.
You're talking about the city. Amiens is famous for its cathedral and for being the city where President Emmanuel Macron was born. What do you plan to do to now make Amiens famous for being Andy Carroll's new home?
I just need to play football. I mean, that's what I've done all my life, and that's what I'm here to do: score goals, play football, win games.
In Amiens' team, you have some big names like Sébastien Corchia, who once was a French international, and Gaël Kakuta, who was a Chelsea player for some time. Was it important for you to join a club with experienced players?
I think it was just how I felt when I got here. I think it doesn't really make a difference to the players. I think I felt like it was something I could call home for the next few years, and the minute I got here, that's exactly how I felt.
And to talk about the coach now, what does Omar Daf expect from you on and off the pitch?
I think, like you've mentioned, their experience. I think there's a lot of young lads in the team, and for me to play in the Premier League and have the knowledge of football, I think it's something to bring to the lads in the dressing room and also on the pitch as well. Every manager is different and they've got the different ways of working, and I just need to continue listening to what he has tactically wise and just go along there. But nothing really special, nothing different. It's football at the end of the day. It doesn't matter if it's in England or France, it's still football.
Now talk a bit about your adaptation. You are in Amiens for a month now and you already played a few games with your new team. What surprised you the most about League 2 football?
To be honest, I always expected it to be very high level, and it is. You know, I think the players are fantastic players, and the quality that they've got is great. You know, and I think the players in the team that we've got right now, I think that we could go right to the top.
And you played in the Championship for the last 2 seasons. What are the biggest differences and similarities between the Championship and the French second level?
I think the physicality in England, there's a lot more challenges and a lot less of the referee blowing the whistle and stopping it a lot. And I think it's probably a little bit faster. I think in France, I think you reserve your energy for moments in the game rather than attacking constantly and pressing and pressing and pressing. I think in France it's more slower with the ball technically. And
to now talk about your adaptation of the pitch, we all know French is not the easiest language to learn. How is it going for you so far?
Well, I've got my first French lesson tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to that, and I'll be having them every week. So it's good, but the lads have been great in the dressing room. They've been helping me with the words and helped me understand the conversations and the tactics with the manager, and they've been great. I couldn't have asked for any more.
What are the first French words you learned here?
You don't want to know. I really don't want to know. I mean, some of the lads have been telling me some wrong words, so I can't repeat it.
Now, can you talk to us about your first weeks living in France?
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. It's been good. The place, the people, the training ground. I mean, it's an amazing stadium, and everyone's been great, friendly, and helped me settle in. So I couldn't ask for any more, to be honest. It's been fantastic.
And in the everyday life, what surprised you the most?
I don't think I've really had many surprises. I think it's been just good, just being out of England and experience something different. You know, I think the training's different here, different times of day, but mostly it's been pretty normal. It's not really that far from England, so I can drive home when I want, and it's fantastic.
Along the way, you also played with a lot of French players or footballers that played in Ligue 1 or Ligue 2 here, and maybe the best one you played with was Dimitri Payet?
Yeah, another absolutely fantastic player. He was At West Ham, he could do anything with the ball. He could just switch it on. He could just turn it on straight away and take on the whole team and score. And that was just him. He could just, whenever he wanted to do it, he could just do it.
You played also with Atem Ben Arfa.
Yeah, again, another one. I had the conversation with some of the guys downstairs the other day and said them two players, they could just switch it on and they were incredible. Said they were just incredible.
To now talk a bit about your career in the Premier League. At a very young age, you had to deal with a huge amount of pressure. Is there something you would change or something you would tell to the young Andy Carroll if you had the opportunity to do so?
When I was younger, maybe I didn't take it serious enough and maybe let a few things slip away and not do my gym work or preparation before training right. In my head, I've matured a lot more and I've learned that's important. It's an important part of the game and important part of life, really, getting everything right and the routine right. So every day now in the gym and doing my work, preparing myself to get on the pitch. When I was at West Ham, I had a lot of injuries and I think most of the time when it was my own fault because I wanted to play so much, if I had a little problem with my foot or my hamstring, I would kind of tell myself that I'm fine and I'd play and it'd make it worse. If I have a little niggle or a little problem, I need to stop and go in the gym and make it right. And yeah, that's exactly what I've changed. Changed my mindset that if I'm not 100%, I can't be on the pitch.
Why have you waited until now to go play abroad for the first time?
I think it's something in my head that I've wanted to do for a long time. I think, and then I just needed to get it right, you know, family-wise and the right club. And like I say, this is fantastic. It's not far from home. Can drive home in 3.5 hours, so it's pretty easy. And like I say, the club when I came out here, it was a no-brainer for me.
Finishing your career without playing outside of England was not an option for you?
Yeah, definitely not. I've always wanted to do, just challenge myself in a different way, in a different country, and that's exactly what I'm doing now, just challenging. Obviously it's challenging with the language and without my family and a lot of other things as well, but I'm up for the challenge and I'm enjoying it.